I am Lakshmi Pataya MG, Assistant Professor of Commerce, Government First Grade College, Madhugiri, Tumkur District, Karnataka State. My title is Financial Accounting 2. I am discussing the session number 43. It's a new chapter, that is fifth chapter, branch accounting. Under this session, I am discussing about the introduction, meaning and definitions and objectives of branch accounting. So, a business enterprise may concentrate its activities at only one place or could spread across the different parts of a region, state, nation, or the world. The offices or outlets or establishment of business enterprises at other places other than the head office are called branches. A large concern may have main office, that is head office or HO, and many local offices, that is branches in different cities. A branch is a local office which is a part of a large business concern. Branches are opened to increase a sale in various areas which cannot be directly served from HO. So invest funds to set up and run the branches. The profit of the branch belongs to the head office. The basic purpose of branch accounting is to ascertain the branch income, branch expenses, branch assets and branch liabilities. The branch accounts helps the head office to decide whether a particular branch is earning profit and should be continued. An independent branch keeps all accounts on its own and it can be independently ascertained its income, expense, assets and liabilities. In case of a dependent branch, its accounts are kept by the head office and its income, expense, assets and liabilities can be ascertained only by the head office. Then, what is the meaning of branch? The offices or outlets or establishment of business enterprises at other places other than head offices are called branches. So here, according to section 2 subsection 9 of the Companies Act of 2013 defines a branch office as any establishment described as a branch by a company or any establishment carrying on either the same or substantially the same activity as that carried on by the head office of the company or any establishment engaged in any production, processing, manufacturing, but does not include any establishment specified in the central government orders under section 8. Next, what is the meaning of head office? A parent organization which control the activities of all the branches is known as head office. Next, so what is the meaning of branch accounting? Branch accounting is a bookkeeping system in which separate accounts are kept for each branch or operating location of an organization. Next, so what are the objectives of branch accounting? Here the following are the important objectives of branch accounting. The first one is to ascertain the profit or loss of each branch separately. What is the first objective? To ascertain the profit or loss of each branch separately. It is one of the main objective of branch accounting, to find out the profit or loss of individual branches separately. They are working in different places. So what is the second one? To ascertain or know the real financial positions of each branch. This is also second important objectives of branch accounting. The branch accounting helps to us to find out the real financial positions of each branch very easily. So on that basis, the management or head office can easily identify what is the financial positions of each individual branch. What is the next one? To exercise proper control over each branch. So under this objective, the head office can properly exercise its control and administration and supervision with the help of the branch accounting. So therefore, exercise proper control is only possible with the help of branch accounting. Next, to ascertain and to meet the cash and goods requirements of each branch very easily with the help of branch accounting. So under this branch accounting, we can easily ascertain how much amount of money or cash is required by each branch, and how many quantity of goods and services are required very easily with the help of the branch accounting bookkeeping. Next, to assess the progress and performance of each branch is possible. So, with the help of branch accounting bookkeeping, the head office or branch, they can assess what is the progress, what are the performance of different. There are three branches from one head office. The head office can easily know to assess and the progress and performance of each branch by using branch accounting techniques. So very possible, very easily to assess. Next, to ascertain whether branches should be expanded or closed down. So this branch accounting helps to the head office or management or registered offices. So in any branches they are incurring heavy losses, easily identified and easily we close down. And in any branches easily ascertain the profits are increasing, and every day the expansion of business activities are more. Then that time the head office decides to expand their business with the help of the branch accounting. And next one, to calculate the commission payable to branch managers if it is based on profits. Suppose the head office opens branches in number of areas, and each branch having manager to manage the entire branch. Suppose in any branches the commission is payable to manager on the basis of performance or turnover, then if it is based on the profits, so definitely the branch accounting helps to the head office to calculate how much amount of commissions is payable to different types of managers based on the profits on different branches by using branch accounting techniques. And next one, to make necessary suggestions for the improvement of any branches. Suppose the branch accounting helps to the HO or head office. If any corrections or feedback or suggestions for the improvement of any branches from the employee side or manager side or your trade union side, then that time the head office can make and receive the suggestions for the improvement of any branches. That is also one of the objectives of branch accounting. And next, to know the inventory level at each branch very easily with the help of the branch account. How many quantity of or units of goods or stock to be maintained by different branches, by different branches adopting different types of ledgers. What is the total stock we are maintained, or what is the shortage, or what is the what units we are using for production, and what is the remaining inventory level in each level of branches, we can easily know with the help of the branch accounting. So these are the objectives of branch accounting. So what are the purposes of branch accounting? Branch is not a separate legal entity. Transactions of the branch must be accounted for apart from being mandatory according to section 228 of Companies Act. So accounting for branches serves the following purposes. One purposes also called objectives or advantages or merits. The first one is for ascertaining the profitability and financial position of the branch. The second one is for assessing the feasibility and viability of operating a branch. Third one is for evaluating the progress and performance of the branch. Next, for taking decision relating to branches like whether to expand or not. For enabling the calculation of commission payable to the branch by the head office. And finally, for ascertaining the correct profitability and financial position of the business enterprises by incorporating the results of the branch. So once again, I repeat, in this session, we are discussing about the introduction and meaning and definition of branch head office and also branch accounting. So what purpose they are adopting the branch accounting techniques in. So the main objective of adopting branch accounting is discussed in this session. And what are the definitions of branch accounts here also discussed. So large business organization conduct their business in different places, either in the same country or in a foreign country. The parent is unit is called head office, and units established at other places are called branches. Here the main objective of maintaining branch accounting is to assess the progress, performance of each branch, to ascertain the profit or loss of each branch, and many objectives for which branch accounts are maintained. So these are the objectives we are maintaining. So these are the references given from this chapter. Thank you very much. So in the next session is 44. So what type of branches and what are the characteristics we are studied in the session number